Hello everybody, it is the Law Gnome and welcome back to another DCU update. If you're new to my channel, let me just say welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. And for all of you returning, I'm hoping you're excited for another DC animated adventure. So today we are here to talk about the newest addition to DC animation. It is actually a spin-off to a show that turned out to be one of the more popular DC animated shows in recent years. And of course, we are talking about the spin-off to Harley Quinn, and that is Kite Man, hell yeah. So, when I first heard that Kite Man was going to be getting a spin-off in the crazy Harley Quinn animated world, let me just say that my heart got very joyous, but at the same time was a little bit curious and possibly not interested. And I think it's just because of the fact that it is very, very difficult to strike gold twice. I mean, Harley Quinn itself was a show that I never thought was going to be as popular as it was, especially considering the fact that as DC comic readers and purists, they don't want to see those types of heroes or villains in those kinds of lights. And yet, we get Kaylee Cuoco and Lake Bell giving us two of the most hilariously dark renditions of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, not to mention a whole bunch of other crazy versions of classic villains and heroes. I was absolutely surprised by Harley Quinn and how charming and funny it was. I mean, this was a show that gave me pure, unadulterated belly laughs. And of course, throughout Harley Quinn, we're introduced to Kite Man, the very much forgettable Batman villain that ends up dating and almost marrying Poison Ivy at one point in time. So, of course, we all know what happened in the world of Harley Quinn, and Kite Man would eventually find love in another way, and he would find the Golden Glider, who is actually one of Flash's rogues gallery. So, of course, Kite Man Hell Yeah is the story of the happy couple and how they are going to cruise through life together as villains. I will definitely say that there were some episodes of Kite Man Hell Yeah that were not really memorable, but then there were some that were absolutely hilarious and very memorable. I will definitely say that the highlights of this show are not actually Kite Man and Golden Glider themselves. Not to say they aren't funny. I think that Bane, because Bane was a character on Harley Quinn's show that definitely seemed to have a soft spot with a lot of people, especially because of how they tried to imitate the Christopher Nolan version of Bane. And this version of Bane is, of course, over the top and stupid and kooky and funny and really into weird things from time to time, that it was hard not to expand upon him, and I really do feel that he does take the show by storm, and really does even overshadow the main characters. But you've also got the return of Queen of Fables, who is voiced by the actress who plays Ava in Abbott Elementary. That was a big surprise for me, and I actually kind of love her on this show. And then we also have this other character, Malice. But I think the funniest part of this show, for me, was the version of Darkseid that we got. Now, Darkseid in the world of DC animation, you think of Michael Ironside, you think of Andre Braugher. You don't necessarily remember Weird Al Yankovic from the end of Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, but we get a very, very unique and hilarious version of Darkseid in this show as he is trying to find the anti-life equation. I mean, how do you turn a menacing villain like Darkseid into a fun, enjoyable, yet still somewhat threatening villain in the world of Harley Quinn? Well, besides giving him the wonderful voice of the great Keith David, you give him a traveling backup chorus. Every single time he was on screen, I laughed because of those singers. It was so different and yet so right for this version of Darkseid. It made me enjoy him so much. And I definitely will say I don't necessarily have high hopes for a second season. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is going to be one, but we are still waiting on Harley Quinn Season 5. Still, I will definitely say that if a Season 2 of Kite Man Hell Yeah comes out, I am going to give it a shot. I originally was not planning on watching this spin-off, but you know, there's a lot of things I don't plan on watching because I know I'm not going to enjoy them, but I still say at the end of the day, I need to see this because I need to give my own thoughts and opinions on this rather than just scrolling and hearing what the talking heads on social media are saying. Hence why I am actually sitting down and do plan to review Agatha All Along at some point in time. But anyway, Kite Man, hell yeah, it's fun. It's not the best, but it's fun, and I definitely think that if you enjoy Harley Quinn, just give a couple of episodes a shot. You might enjoy it. You might not. But either way, I watched it, and I overall thought that it was fun. So those are my thoughts on Kite Man, hell yeah, everybody. Please leave a comment in the box below and let's have a discussion, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, feel free to leave a comment. Also, feel free to subscribe if you want to be up to date with our latest videos. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one. Actions speak louder than words.